Hey everyone, so I recently got Apple CarPlay installed in my 2016 CX-5 Mazda. I know Mazda has been installing Apple CarPlay in their newer vehicles, but not until recently have they been installing it, retroactively installing it in their older vehicles. So um, if you have the infotainment system in your Mazda, which they started installing around 2014, and that's what you're currently looking at, then you are eligible to have the Apple CarPlay. And in the US, that runs around $375. To me, it was worth getting it because I just purchased this used vehicle and I'll have it for at least 5 years. And so to me, it was a valuable investment because you can do a lot of hands-free things with Apple CarPlay that you couldn't do before. So, and like I said, right now you're seeing the infotainment system. You're not seeing Apple CarPlay. But once you plug in your smartphone with the USB cord, then there it is. You will start to see Apple CarPlay. So it does not work over Bluetooth. It only works over once the USB cord is actually inserted into your phone. I think it's like that for all cars that have Apple CarPlay. So maybe one day it'll work over Bluetooth, but right now you do have to use the USB cord. So I'm going to plug it in now so you guys can see what it actually looks like. I just plugged it in. And once you do that, it takes you directly to Apple CarPlay. And with Apple CarPlay, you have the main menu button down here, and it is touchscreen. And I could open up my music by touching the screen. I can go back to the main menu. I can open up my messages.
Who do you want to send it to?
So it looks like the most common apps are over here on the left. But you can also go back to the main menu by selecting this button. So, in addition to touchscreen, you also have your remote that comes with the Mazda. It also works with Apple CarPlay, and you can toggle through the different apps. And these are just some of the apps that work with Apple CarPlay that I have currently on my phone. Several of your music apps will work with Apple CarPlay. One thing I'm really excited about is Waze, because that's new to Apple CarPlay. Previously, only Maps was the only navigation system, but now Waze also works since iOS 12 was installed. So those are some that I have. If you want to go back to your infotainment system, you can click on Mazda, and it'll take you back. If you want to go back to Apple CarPlay without unplugging your USB cord, you can go to Applications and go down to Apple CarPlay. If you have Android, Android Auto will also work. So you're actually getting both of those when you get Apple CarPlay installed. So this is just a quick review. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like, how it works. Again, it's touchscreen, or you can use your controller. I love it for the music. I love it for messages. I couldn't previously text people with Siri earlier with the old system, but I can with the new system. Quick access to my podcasts and audiobooks. I can use Google Maps if I want to, and Waze now. I love the music. And if you use other text message apps, those should also work. Oh, another cool feature is, I don't know if you remember, I'm sure you do, this like talk button here. When you select it, it now goes to Siri instead of that Mazda one that never
What should I rate it?
that never really worked well. So that's a great feature because you can talk to Siri and basically have her do anything while you're driving, which is very beneficial and a lot safer, frankly. So there's an example of a text message. I'm going to hit my button.
89361 said, "Be alert, all clear. Birmingham Fire Spire have given an all clear for the gas leak. Resume normal activity. Camp and rest halls."
So that's just a text message I got, and can have that read to me instead of picking up my phone, which proves my point about it being safer. And there's a phone call coming in, so I'm showing you guys everything. I'm going to decline that right now. But so that's Apple CarPlay. If you guys know how to move these apps around, like put them in a different order, I don't know if that's even possible, but if it is, leave a comment. I'd like to know if that's even possible. Like, I could put my favorite on this screen and move some of my, the ones I don't use often to the very end. So anyway, I hope this was useful for you all, and just leave a comment if you have any questions. Thanks. Bye.